to be incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first. Darnold now to throw. That went out wide and intercepted. Nifty move. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Herbert now. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The end result, 21 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains.
Scored again in this third quarter, this time the move out in front. Extra point up and good by Dicker, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this 47. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Darnold. That is caught. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the 21, here's the second down and 6. To throw is Darnold. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hockenson. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, Darnold. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Jordan Addison from 6 yards away. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Look at the big fella go. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Will Dissly, 70 yards. And the Chargers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. This is Aaron Jones. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Darnold to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Here's Darnold. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Darnold. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play calling because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Now Darnold. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there and the dive, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dive?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Darnold now to throw. Oh, this is going to be caught along the sidelines. Probably shouldn't have been caught. He's going to lose yardage there.
I think it's safe to say that that was not his primary target when the ball was snapped, and then he led him too close to the sideline, and he ended up with a loss on the play.
Yeah, great toe tap, but you lose yardage, so you wish he didn't even have the toe tap. Wish he would have been out of bounds.
Yeah, catch it. Just make sure you're out of bounds, right? Just don't get it all down as he did there.
Now it's Darnold. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Darnold. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. Darnold eluding the pressure right. And they do not get it. It's incomplete. They went for the win, and the big gamble does not pay off. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be
We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And through the snowflakes, off we go here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. Right to the air, here's Goff. That's a short one, caught by Laporta. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Here we go. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan in the toss. Healthy game, and they pick up the first down.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. This defense fired up to start the game. It's 4th down.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for... throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. Down the left sideline. And they will finally run him down.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
And now, after that opening touchdown, the offense is going to stay out and go for 2. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Let's go. Ready?
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Snap, ready. Black open.
Throwing is Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Green Bay first down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 6-0 is our score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Down. Set.
Here's Jacobs. And a nice gain there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right. Not much developing there. Short pickup. Down to the 47. A 2nd down throw.
High on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open is Kraft. He's got it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
43 rail. Come on, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Khalil Dorsey. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit Just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
On second down, Jacobs. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Right, right. Black shot. Set, right.
From the gun, it's Love. That is caught. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Throwing here on third and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return it, it's Dorsey. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's to the sideline and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards.
It's a venue and a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Wilson now from the gun. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. Russ now from the gun. Escapes out to the left. He's running with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Pass is caught at the 9. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Pickens, the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Choosing to bring it out deep in the end zone. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Mega. Here we go. Set. Trouble. 38. Ready?
Love throwing to start us off. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 16-yard
Field
line.
black. Here we go. Blue striker. Beetle blue. Blaster 6.
Trying again following the sack. He throws a book. He's got it deep downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Drill 52, Green Jack. Let's go. Drill green. Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Rolling left, buying some time. Completes this one to Dontavion Wicks. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Ready to go with the second quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Check pink. Set.
They'll run Jacobs. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
Check
offense
right.
in the hurry up here.
Ready.
Again, it's Jacobs. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. No doubt about that one, Brock. They softened that defense up with that lengthy opening series, and then the front just couldn't stand up to the run as they reached the end zone.
Yeah, the numbers tell you, kind of just like baseball, you love home runs, you love explosive plays, but when you can play small ball and you can keep that defense gasping on the field, you can often run it right down their throats in the red zone.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Alert. Right.
Harris once more. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Wilson now, 1st and 10. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh! The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. That's no good. The veteran mishits one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Ready. Slice, 97. Smash, red, black ultra. Slice, blue. Slice, white. Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. That's into the hands of Dobbs. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Set, ready, beauty, yellow. Red, cycle. 6, Madden.
First down throw. Here's Love. He's going deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers get a late score and tie it before the half. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
95.
On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 5-yard gain on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
The humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. The Steelers calling their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Wilson. Caught by Freiermuth. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Ooh, almost to throw the cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Steelers 1st down. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All right, set now, 1st and 10. The Packers take their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set up now for 1st and 10.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Russ setting to throw. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The Steelers leaving their offense on the field. We got a 2-point conversion coming up. They'll try to run it in. And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage in the simplest path for 2 points.
And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Hits it through the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go.
Love from the gun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Steelers might be able to get some points late after the interception.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Throwing it just before halftime. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Chooses to bring this one out. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Eat old blue. Let's go now. Blaster, stay. Hut.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Love now. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or 2 short of that 25.
Trail 3.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Smash, red. Set, hut.
To the air with Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to take over after the interception.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Go.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Jair Alexander with the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Running behind center with Harris. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. He gets a couple, and it'll bring up third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle, well, can mean a touchdown.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. They're working a couple yards past the line. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
On the set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Spike 60. Ready? Go.
From the 32. Escapes the pocket. That's low and bounces short of his man.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Love looking to pass. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. The Steelers calling their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down.
Black Ultra. Here we go.
Throwing, Love. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It is caught at the 20. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers now within 1 score in the 4th. Jaden Reed the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. All right, Brock, they win empty. We all expected a pass was coming, and they do indeed go to the air and connect on that strike for 2.
Yeah, once you empty that backfield, it does certainly, Kate, alert that defense to pass. And then it comes down to disguise. It comes down to timing, especially on a 2-point with everything condensed. Well done by that offense to go get 2.
First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Warren. And they're going to drag him down after a decent gain. He gets up to the 36. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On second down, Warren gets it again. Juke the defender. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball to go right over their head.
Going to the ground again on first. A lot of grass ahead. Along the sideline inside the 25. Has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers stretch it to a 2-score game in the fourth. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
And the Steelers line it up to go for 2 once more.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
14.
They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone again. So he gets them the big play touchdown, and then they reward him with a chance to add on 2 more.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And it's fielded but not returned from the end zone, so the ball's going to be placed at the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Down. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away.